It's showtime! Are you ready to welcome the hardest working hosts in this TV studio? Then please, make some...
Now why don't we check in on our players as they get ready? It's time to say hello to our players, so make them welcome, folks. Playing in the red circle, it's Player 1.
And in the blue square, it's Player 2.
Player 3 is our yellow star today.
And finally, Player 4 is in the green hexagon. And to think only one of them gets to win the big prize.
But they all get to take home treasured memories.
Concussive amnesia notwithstanding.
So what type of show are we making today?
And yes, we're going with a challenge zone today.
But I wonder which thrilling challenge zone we'll be playing today, Paige.
That's what we...
Looks like we're Ninjagoing into the world of my favorite TV show. Whoa!
Let's take a spin-jago around the Ninjago Zone, an ancient land of many mysteries. Before we get started, would you like to know how to play Lego Party?
Greetings! I am Mr. Gold. Find me in the challenge zone to purchase a gold.
Round 1. It's time to get the show on the road.
Well, it's more of a path of interconnected spaces, really.
You know what I mean.
Simply stand on a square, and the one with the most votes wins. What a choice!
Oh, yeah. That game's everyone's favorite.
Well, everyone except our legal department. So many settlements. This is Quick Bricks, in which players race to build intricate Lego objects.
Where every mistake doesn't just hold them back, it actually sets them back.
So just hit all the right buttons before anyone else does, and you'll be fine.
Our players have a very challenging build in front of them today.
Absolutely, there's some quite finicky pieces they'll need to slot into place.
And hiding them in your pockets is not an option, because we will check.
And Player 1 is our first contestant to finish up half of their build.
And that makes them the hot favorite.
Well, maybe not with the other contestants.
And as expected, after taking an early lead, Player 1 is the first to finish.
With just 2 contestants left building, only one of them will finish in time. And as the final piece clicks into place, it's game over.
Let's go award some studs.
So there are the first results of our game today. Any surprises, Ted?
Just the people and the positions they're in. Other than that,
Remember, whoever collects the most golden bricks wins the game.
What the?
oh no, it's a dragon summoner, and he summoned a dragon, the Grief Bringer.
That looks like bad news for anyone on the bridge. reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
but also the order in which they take turns during this round.
it's the first turn for another of our contestants now.
Watch out, players. The Grief Bringer will be back, and when it flies over you, you do not want to be on Dragon Bridge.
Don't worry, we'll give you plenty of warning. Whether it's enough is up to you, though. And another brave contestant steps into the challenge zone.
Hey, hey, hey! I'm the hot dog with the hot deals. You want an edge over the other players? Then look no further.
The free stud space does exactly what you'd hope. Assuming you were hoping for free studs.
I guarantee you won't find better prices anywhere.
Round 2.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it.
There's the pick. It's Icy Heisty, the game of cool composures and cracked codes.
Hit the buttons in the right order to open all the locks that lie between you and the treasure.
But it's a race against the other players, so who'll crack the safe and who'll just crack under pressure? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go!
Take a look at player 1.
They saw that button and then they pressed that button like a professional button presser.
Check out player 1.
That's the halfway stage for them, and victory is within their grasp.
And more importantly, the contents of that vault.
Oh my goodness, player 1!
And they're the first to get through all of the locks.
If that was me there, and while I steal the leftover ice pops, you can go check out the results.
Well, who's this tall shard of evil, Ted?
It's the Crystal King, the bad guy from season 15 of Ninjago.
So probably not the type to just hand over a golden brick when you land on his event space then.
You came at just the right time. Take a look at it.
Ooh, this is the first big Welcome, welcome to my emporium of golden bricks.
And that's the first golden brick of this game, snatched up.
But who will be the next person to grab one of those shiny, shiny treasures?
And another contestant steps up to the plate.
Personally, I'd use it, so I'll understand if they don't.
As expected, it's an 8.
But going left means visiting the Desert of Doom and the Oni Temple. Don't lose those studs to another player.
Here comes our next contestant.
Ooh, will they build Destiny's... Oh, we'll be seeing the temple and its dragon cannon, it seems.
This is interesting, because when people trigger its event space, they're not always the beneficiaries. These lucky spaces give players an opportunity to win big, or small, or somewhere in between.
And here comes our final player for the round.
Look at that. They've landed on a free power-up space. And you know what that means they get.
Well, don't leave me hanging. What is it?
Round 3, people.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted.
Get ready for the all-action golf game that knocks putt-putt on its butt-butt.
We're cranking up the rivalry on this one as all 4 contestants play simultaneously.
And at the same time, because in our game, we don't care how many strokes you take.
We just care who sinks their golf ball the fastest.
So get your clubs ready because we're feeling golfy.
And the fastest putter in the first round is player 2.
That's golf ball number 2 in the hole.
So now the timer's running. The rest of you better hurry up.
And that's a 3rd golf ball sunk.
Whoa! Every single player sunk their golf ball.
Go! But this time, it's player 1 who's first to sink their golf ball.
And in goes a 2nd golf ball.
And that's golf ball number 3.
Check it out. They got all their golf balls in.
Go! Player 2 shows they've got real skills as they get the first hole of this round, too.
That's a 2nd golf ball sunk.
And down goes a 3rd golf ball. They landed at 9 under par, which is known in golf.
And that was the last shot of our tournament.
So let's go check out the results before anyone calls a mulligan.
Good job, player 1. You're in first place.
That's 2 wins in a row. It might be time to clear their mantelpiece for a trophy.
And even if they don't win, it probably still needs dusting.
Time for our players to seek cover. The Grief Bringer's on their way.
Here they go, leading the charge.
They've triggered the Dragon Cannon, and that means a trio of golden bricks are on their way.
What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder? should help them buy something useful. Up next, it's Player 3.
Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
They're throwing down the gauntlet and serving up a mini game. It's a brick battle, which means a 2 versus 2 team-based face-off where the winners walk away with a golden brick apiece.
Team 1, you're in purple. Team 2, it's orange for you.
We've got 4 rockets, 2 teams, and 1 giant ball to score goals with. This is Rocket Ball.
Time is against our teams of 2, as they'll have to put more goals than the opposition to come out on top.
Because there are no draws in this game. One of these teams has to win.
Three, two, one, go!
And that own goal gives Team 2 the first point of the match.
Someone's not going to live that down anytime soon.
This reminds me, I'm actually doing my rocket pilot practical exam next week.
In that case, good luck to you, Ted.
The best thing is, they're letting me do it in the parking lot next to the studio.
And in that case, good luck to us instead.
And Team 1's goal means that both teams are back on even keel at 1 point each.
It's an own goal, and that's a point to Team 1.
That's a mistake that could cost them dearly.
And that own goal from Team 1 means both teams are now level pegging.
Uh-oh, it's extra time.
The pressure's on because next goal wins.
And that goal means it is game over.
Let's go look at the results in more detail.
Wow, what a finish to the game. I wish they could all get golden bricks.
But that would make the game pointless, so only the winners are.
And another player joins club. I have a golden brick now.
I bet it won't be long before another player joins it too. I hear they'll let just about anyone in.
Well, not anyone.
Here comes hot stuff.
All that grief and nobody got hit by any of it.
Round 4.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing.
The choice has been chosen.
Ooh, that just gave me chills, Ted. Here comes the Bricknado. Can you figure out which model the swirling bricks can be used to build?
Absolutely not. But luckily, I don't have to. That's up to the players.
I hope they've been practicing at home.
Go!
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Okay, it's too late to change your mind now.
A very impressive showing from our contestants.
Go!
Just choose one already.
They didn't even need half of the time we gave them. 3 out of 4. That's how many dentists recommend my toothpaste.
Go!
You better be quick. Well done if you got it. And welcome to the club if you didn't.
Let's find out who built on their success over in the results area.
Good work, Player One. You're the winner.
That's 2 wins in a row. And while it might be a coincidence, it might point to something more significant.
A player who's discovering... Oh, it's the Ice Behemoth from when Zane turned evil. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but you've had ample time to watch it, folks.
And look, it has a golden brick, too. Player 2 is first to move. Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Well, there's a pair of sinister-sounding builds available to the left. Ooh, will they build Garmadon's Dark Fortress? It could... Oh, they've chosen Garmadon's Dark Fortress. Home to not only Garmadon, but the Sculpin, too.
Uh-oh. If someone triggers its event space, it's going to mean bad news all over Ninjago. And probably some stolen studs.
Well, slather me in low-calorie mayonnaise. It's a lucky space.
But how lucky? That's up to our contestant.
I'd cross my fingers for him, but I don't have any. Oh, boy. 3 golden bricks are the best golden bricks.
Congratulations, Player 3.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick, they're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there.
This is exciting. They've landed in front of the Crystal King.
All they've got to do is stop that spinner on the golden brick.
Oh, no. And that timing mess-up will not go unpunished.
Studs alone will not win this game, my friend. To secure victory, you will need golden bricks.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead. Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I keep telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
And that's the same roll as last round.
Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today?
Here comes round 5.
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
Ooh, if they can't decide, I guess we could just pick our favorite instead.
Are you looking forward to a relaxing day on the farm?
Well, don't, because you're about to enter the high-pressure world of counting animals.
And if you get it wrong or take too long, you're done.
Strap on your binoculars. This is Animal Senses. Go!
Now that is an impressive result.
Whoa, if whoever owns this farm is breeding goats, they must be like a millionaire. The first to answer, and they got it right.
Someone must be feeling pretty smug right about now.
Last round, last chance to prove to the world that you can count.
Congratulations. Normally that one beats everyone.
Yeah, you show them who's boss.
Finish.
So what's this slippery customer called, Ted.
Fire Fang. He was conjured from the lava in the pyramid.
And I see they've conjured a golden brick right along with it.
How will this round pan out, I wonder?
Looks like someone else is up for the challenge.
Uh-oh, that wasn't right.
They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice. And it's player 3 next. A golden brick, and it didn't even cost them a stud.
With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long.
Excuse the smell of burnt wiener. So what can I get you?
Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
As if anyone would pass up a free golden brick. There's plenty of rounds left, so it's far too early to say who'll win.
I couldn't agree more. Player 4, it's going to be player 4.
A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is up. Oh no! They've crossed the ice behemoth's path.
They have to get this right, or else.
Oh no! I can't watch. And a very good day to you, my friend. Please, do revisit me when you're a little more wealthy. We're halfway there, folks. Get ready for escalation time.
Which means harsher penalties on these spaces.
Better rewards on these spaces.
And more studs for each of the mini games.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice.
The selection has been made.
We're in our top secret contestant testing facility as we put our players through the paces.
All they have to do is rotate their tumbler to drop the flasks into their chutes.
It might sound easy, but it's enough to make your head spin. So get ready for tumble time.
3, 2, 1, go! And that's the first flask safely baked.
Uh-oh, looks like someone's dropped a bomb into their tumbler.
Well, that seems like a clear safety violation.
It's worse than that, because if it lands in their chute, they'll lose a point.
Amazing work, player 2!
That's another point banked.
Player 1!
You don't get points unless they land in the chute, people.
Watch out, player 2!
They won't be happy with losing a point there.
It is so tricky with all those bombs gumming up the tumblers.
Clever! One of our players just figured out that you can drop the bombs as long as they don't land in your chute.
They make me so proud.
Clever! One of our players just figured out that you can drop the bombs as long as they don't land in your chute.
They make me so proud.
You've got 10 seconds to tip out those flasks, people.
Get a load of player 2!
Into the chute it goes.
Go, player 1!
And that flask means another stop the clock. You're out of time.
Now, while the interns clear out the chutes, let's look at the scores.
Well done, player 1. You are our winner.
That's their second win in a row. Could this be the start of an unstoppable streak?
Not if your near infallible ability to jinx people holds true, Ted.
The Grief Bringer will arrive at the end of this turn, so our contestants better get somewhere safe.
First up, it's player 2.
Oh, that power-up looks so lonely.
Limiting your move options is a good way to avoid dangerous spaces.
You can also do it by not playing in the first place. Although that will severely impact your chances of winning.
If you aren't sure, check your map.
Oh, and some of these free stud spaces come with a bonus prize. Player 1, off you go.
Sweet! A free power-up, just in time for their next turn. And here's player 3 now.
Oh, so that's where all the power-ups went.
You can get pretty far with a +5 on your side.
Look on the bright side. At least they didn't roll a 0, because that's impossible.
You can't slip past the Skulkins, folks.
Firefang isn't gonna let them just stroll on past.
If they get this wrong, it won't go well for them.
I won't lie, this is gonna hurt. And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
It's a lucky space. And don't worry, because all of that luck is the good kind.
I hope everyone's ready.
This was an expensive mistake for one of our players.
Round 7, lucky for some.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet.
But that doesn't mean you should leave.
As I recall, the last time we played this game, our contestants had some questions about it. The main one being, how did a bear get loose in here?
It's time to get your hands in a tangle and hope your cars don't dangle as we play four-wheel drive.
Contestants have to drive their vehicles over a series of rooftops.
Which would be tricky enough, except you control each of the wheels separately.
So get to grips with those controls because the race is on.
Go! It's the first round, so don't worry. We're starting out nice and easy. Well, as easy as this game gets.
Player 2 is in the lead, but they're out of the easy part now.
So, given my slightly patchy... Oh, there goes our first racer.
What do you think of player 2's performance so far, Ted?
With their second place position, they've certainly got their eyes on the prize.
Unfortunately, it's the silver one.
Go! Folks, if you thought round 1 was challenging, then I have some real bad news about round 2.
And for the first time, player 3 leads the pack out of the... And that's another elimination. Well done, player 1.
Go! It's the last round, so good news. Once you fall off this track, you won't have to do another.
Oh, no. Well, Ted, we had to lose a player sometime.
Player 3. Oh, no, another elimination.
And with that elimination, the remaining racer is free to drive without getting hassled.
And that's the final round, folks.
And our winner is player 1.
And with 3 successive wins, what's it going to take to beat them, Paige?
Everyone anyone else ganging up on them as part of an unfair conspiracy which shatters the moment anyone else wins?
One of the classics.
Going first isn't always a guarantee of success, especially in this game.
I got some great stuff on offer, and most of it's only slightly singed.
If I were them, I'd think about checking the map before I chose a direction.
Whoa! Those are some spinjitzu master moves!
Oh, they could be raking in the studs soon.
Dropped out their money on their lawn, huh? We've all been there. I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already. And here's our next player.
It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on brick bed. And there's one more player left.
Some good tactical options there.
My advice? Pick one at random. Go on, live a little. They wanted an 8, and an 8 is what they got.
Ooh, will they succeed where others have failed?
Oh no! And that timing mess-up will not go unpunished. Well, they've got to pick one of these options.
Oh, how that mountain of studs must encumber you, my friend. Here, allow me to take them off your hands and give you a golden brick.
Nicely done, player 2.
They might be the last one to get a hold of a golden brick, but that doesn't mean they can't win this thing.
Although statistically, it does seem less likely.
They've landed on a lucky space, so clearly they're already lucky.
This is round 8.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. Ooh, intriguing. I wonder how this will shake out.
It's Slide Hustle, the game of peppy players and slippery skills.
Aim yourselves at the highest score you can see and try to stop slap dab in the middle of it.
You've only got 3 chances to grab as many points as you can, so get sliding.
There's no time to think. Just lock in a move.
The scores in that round were bunched up like sardines.
They were remarkably close, yes.
That big penguin over there, is that an emperor penguin?
Well, it's wearing a crown, so I think that technically it's a king.
Come on, folks, time's almost up.
Incredible scenes from player 2.
Oh boy, they'll be glad they didn't stop any earlier than that. Go!
Choose those moves, now!
And that's our final slide.
We should head to the results before the Penguins kick us out.
Oh no! The lava monster from the dungeons beneath Shintaro Mountain! It is super bad news!
Yeah, I think the monster part made that pretty clear, but it does have a golden brick with it.
It's Garmadon! He's summoning back the Skulkin!
And not a moment too soon. First to move this round. They won the minigame, but will their luck hold out?
So what are you hoping they buy, Paige?
Honestly, some fresh milk for the studio. I've just been handed a coffee that looks like it was made with cottage cheese. Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes.
If I was playing, I'd have the speed set to this all the time.
As expected, the lava monster isn't letting them pass that easily.
They could be in hot water here.
Oh yeah, let's call back the ninjas to do what they do best and cool this monster's heels.
Well, that monster won't need their golden brick anymore.
You can never have enough free studs.
The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you.
They made it pretty clear that's the result they wanted.
You know, they do say that golden bricks are this year's essential fashion accessory. You have my gratitude. Now I must away.
This is neck and neck, and with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
And after a trip through the clouds, we're heading back down. Left leads to the Never Realm, whereas right will take them to the Desert of Doom.
Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
A player cannot hope to win the game if they pass up the opportunity to purchase golden bricks.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
They are giving it another try.
I won't lie, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, who'll be teaming up with who today?
Okay, it's Team 1 in purple and Team 2 in orange. Get ready to shoot for the moon as we play Rapid Rocket Recharge,
Work in teams of 2 to charge up your rocket.
while stopping your rivals from doing the same.
So get your ships onto those charging pads, because someone's got to take off.
3, 2, 1, go!
Remember, only one of you can fit on the charging pad and juice up the rocket at a time.
So whoever isn't doing that should definitely concentrate on stopping the other team.
So what are we sending up into space today? Another satellite? A monkey? 2 monkeys?
It's actually the old office microwave. This is the only safe way we can dispose of it after you used it to dry your shoes.
Team 1 hits the halfway mark as well, and they aren't too far behind their rivals.
You're not wrong, Ted. This game is still very much on.
And there's our winning team.
Let's see what that does to the overall game. That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
I don't know. Considering their lead, there aren't that many rounds left in this game.
Round 6. Wait, sorry, it was upside down. Round 9.
With 2 rounds left, even if you can't win, you can still make someone else lose.
Eesh, didn't someone lose a kidney the last time we played this game?
Now, you know for a fact that's not true, Ted. It was a
It's cracking up, the game that's just like skipping a rope.
If you didn't have a rope and had to use massive fleshy tentacles instead.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ouch! I hope we remember to give the contestants extra padding before this.
How would you sum up player one's play this round, Paige?
They're in the top half of the pack, and that's not a bad place to be. We did check the players could swim before we let them play this.
And that's for ordering calamari that one time. By the way, folks, if you think the Kraken's tentacles are going fast now, you should see them after the game. Oh, it's time to towel off the losers and head over to the results.
And player one takes the top spot.
Whew, boy, that makes it 2 wins in a row. Should we just hand over the trophy now and call it a day?
Because you really think they'll win, or because you want to leave early?
Oh, you got me.
We've got one more visit from the Grief Bringer at the end of this turn.
What a way to end the game.
Do I spoil you players or do I spoil you players, huh?
I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
Well, this decision shouldn't be too tricky.
You know, the guy we hired to play the thief is a very committed method actor. By which I mean he stole my phone. Well, someone's playing a serious game, aren't they?
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
That they do, Paige. That they do.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. And now it's player three's turn. It's up.
Player four brings this round to a close.
This should make getting the number they want a cinch.
Seeing as a visit to the Cloud Kingdom is on the cards, that's where I'd go.
Oh yeah, not only is there always a golden brick vendor there, but the clouds are great for napping on.
You gotta love the lucky space. It's like a tombola full of awesome.
Here it comes.
This is not going to help those contestants' chances of winning.
Final round. It's do or die.
Is this game a done deal already, or can someone catch up with first place? It's escalation time again.
And that means even harsher penalties on these spaces.
Even higher rewards on these spaces.
And even bigger prizes after every minigame. Plus, we're changing all the free power-up spaces to ones which give you studs. Well, as no one will need to buy power-ups anymore, we're shutting the shop.
But because everyone can always use a little more chaos, we're replacing it with a chance space.
The final minigame. Will today's game end on a high?
Well, for whoever's in last place, almost certainly not.
I love it when the contestants choose this one.
Me too. Someone tell the first aiders to be on high alert.
It's time for Ninjago training, in which players have to hurl swords into a spinning wheel to score points.
You've only got a few swords and a few seconds for each round, so don't waste either of them.
And for the record, this is a gross oversimplification of the training required to become a ninja.
Yeah, that's right. Remind everyone that you're a ninja, Ted.
You know, not only am I a ninja, I also have cat-like reflexes.
Don't you mean reflexes?
Nope, for some reason, I keep coughing up hairballs. Go!
Let's put on our ninja suits and sneak on over to the results.
They're called Shinobi Shozoku's page. As a reminder, I cannot overstate how actual ninja training involves so much more.
All right, wrap it up, Sensei. A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
But also the order in which they take turns during this round.
and when there's a tied result, the turn order of the tied players is chosen completely at random for maximum unfairness.
Another player is going to try and take them down.
Nicely done! And that's the signal for Zane, Lloyd, and Kai to make Fire Fang turn tail and flee.
Goodbye, monster. Hello, Golden Brick. Lucky spaces require critical timing. The last thing they need is a distraction!
Now, how will this contestant spend their final turn?
This should make getting the number they want a cinch.
There can be no wiser purchase than that of a golden brick, my friend. May it bring you luck and prosperity. Goodbye!
It's time to head back down to ground level, but do they go left to the Neverrealm or right to the Desert of Doom? And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
If they don't use one of their power-ups, they won't be able to pick anymore, Ted. You can never have enough free up.
Well, that's it, folks. That was the last move of the game.
And that means it's almost time to find out who won.
And more importantly, give them a shiny trophy.
Come on, let's head back to the studio.
Oh my goodness, what an epic clash that was!
It certainly was one for the ages, Ted.
Let's get our players back in here.
So don't leave us hanging, Ted. Tell us how everyone did.
Okay, taking home the whatever it is that comes after bronze prize, it's Player 4.
They're still my favorite, Ted.
And in third place, it's Player 2.
Third place is still very respectable.
Like a judge or brain doctor. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, at least two of you anyway. The player in first place is Player 1!
And so second place goes to Player 3.
Come on, bring in that trophy! My goodness, though. Congratulations to all our players. You were amazing.
They really were very special. I don't think I'll ever forget this show. Until the next one.